It's time for Mike TV, that's me. I am Mike TVE. It's time for Mike TV, that's me. I am Mike TV. Hey everybody, it's Mike TV. That was my silly little, stupid little opening song that I just wrote right here, right now, just to play for you guys. Woo! So today so what I did last Sunday, I played basically So You've Ruined Your Life in its entirety. And so today I'm gonna play Ordinary World. I'm not gonna play all of Ordinary World. There's a handful of songs that are just I don't play them that often. One of whom like the Old Ennui, it's just the pitch is it's pitched really, really high, and I just didn't figure out a transposition. I was going to, but so I about an hour before the show, or a couple hours before the show, I start rehearsing and I just kind of get my voice into shape. Well, it turns out that I now have Google Fiber, which is awesome, but this house is so old that none of the power jacks work properly. So I plugged it into, none of the outlets. So my and for whatever reason, it's always been temperamental. It's been temperamental over the past since it was installed, because it's a gigantic AC adapter and it barely stays in the socket. But the outlet just decided to stop working, and so I literally have it taped to the wall. Like and it's not, I can't plug it in and just tape it down. I have to position it. I have to jostle it a little bit to the left or right to actually get it plugged in. Just totally sucks. And so, here, hold on. Let me change the. It looks like so hold on. So there was a lot. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, that's good. So what? Yeah. So what happened? Yeah, I should just take a butter knife and jab it in there. I know. That's what I just couldn't find one. So I was using a wood implement, and it didn't work. So anyway, so I get my Google Fiber up and running, right? And so then I turn on OBS, which is my broadcasting software. I turn that on to kind of get everything up and running and get the thing set up. And every single scene, every single one of these things that right now, the little Mike TV thing right here, and all this other stuff, it's all just fucked up. The whole aspect ratio is fucked up. Everything's just fucking crazy. I have no idea what happened. So I had to go back and reconstruct every single scene. Anyway, so I am now flying by the seat of my pants. I had a chance to rehearse these songs yesterday and kind of review them, but I haven't done much since then. Because and then anyway, there's just so much shit that it's like, whatever, fuck it. It's just life. It's life. It never runs just smooth. It's never like, yeah, great, he's gonna put on a show and it's gonna be awesome. Here we go. Yeah, that's a good idea, Justin. I should totally do that. All right, so I'm gonna get up and running on these songs. So this is Ordinary Worlds, and I'm gonna do, now there's 21 songs. I'm only playing 18 of the 21. But even 18, if I take the 5 or 6 minutes out to kind of talk about each of them, this is gonna be a very, very long show. So I'm gonna try to hustle through some of the explanations. But it's really funny because when we recorded this album, Crying Shame was about half the songs we actually did in the studio, right? So all of the songs with drums we actually did. Well, that's not all the songs. All of the songs except for In the Name of All It's Evil, On the Earth, and Die Motherfucker Die. Those two songs were done. So my bandmate Nate, who was the bass player in Get Set Go at this point in time, he was also in the band called Arlo. He was one of the principal songwriters for a band called Arlo, who are amazing. If you ever get a chance, you should check them out. They were on Sub Pop. They've got 2 albums, Stab the Unstoppable Heroes, and they're both amazing records. But Stab the Unstoppable Hero was produced by the same guy that produced our first record, So You've Ruined Your Life. His name is Ben Vaughn. He also did Ween's 12 Country Golden Greats and a bunch of other amazing stuff. But I knew that the record label was only going to give us enough money to record 14 songs, but I thought this was going to be my last album, And and so I wanted to fill it. I just wanted to. I knew it was an 80-minute CD, and so I just wanted to put as close to 80 minutes of music on there because I just thought it was going to be my last record. So I thought I was never going to get another chance to make another record. So what I ended up doing is I ended up recording with Nate. Had a little like I think he was using Cubase or Logic or something like that, and had a microphone and a little preamp and so I did like I think it was 8 or 9 songs over at Nate's place, and then I did and then let me actually let me resize this thing again real quick. Hold on, edit scene. Let me just no shoot. I don't understand why it doesn't let me just squish it anyway. Fuck it, whatever. Blah blah blah. Anyway, so the thing is like and I'll kind of like delineate what songs as I'm playing these songs, what songs were actually ones that were recorded in the studio and then what songs were done at Nate's place. But the thing is I think it's a testament to the fact that like that that the songs, they all feel like a very cohesive whole, and I think again I think that's just because of all of the players, and it was like it's all acoustic and it's piano and viola and what have you, and so but so this song Crying Shame was written and it was sort of a throwaway song. It's literally 3 chords, and for the most part it's just 2 chords, and John Wood, the guy that kind of co-produced the record with me, he's like, Mike, that's a great song, and it has to open the record. Like he was really. So I had Eric actually came up with a sequence, and we just took Crying Shame out of Eric's sequence and put it up top, and then otherwise it's Eric's sequence. But this is the song called Crying Shame, and I'll talk about it a little bit more in just a second. There is nothing that I could say that would in almost any way express the frustration in my head. I don't want to get out of bed today. I don't want to face another day. Everything is better left unsaid. 'Cause I don't want to get a job. I've stolen all that I could rob. I don't know how I will get by. Something in me thinks I've had one too many drinks. I spent too much time getting high. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What do you do when you're done with living but you are still alive? I don't want to kill myself, but I just can't survive. Hey, hey, hey. It's crying shame. Hey, hey, hey. It's crying shame. Hey, hey, hey. It's crying shame. Hey, 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 it's crying shame. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. I'm sick of doing anything, so burnt out on all the songs I sing. I just want to disappear. I'm too lazy to even fall asleep, lying here, not counting any sheep, listening to the passing of the years. And I don't want to get a job. I've stolen all that I could rob. I don't know how I will get by. Something in me thinks I've won too many drinks. I spend too much time getting high. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What do you do when you're done with living but you are still alive? myself, but I just can't survive. Hey, 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 it's a giant shame. Hey, 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 it's a crying shame. Hey, 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 it's a crying shame. Hey, 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 it's a crying shame. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. So yeah, so one thing that you know, like, so a lot of these songs, like, this is the first album, you know, like I was saying last week, So You've Ruined Your Life was sort of a collection of songs. It was just sort of the best of the Get Set Go. It was sort of like when Vermicious K, we took a handful of the Vermicious K hits, Kiss the Girl, VKFD, which is the fire truck song, Girl Is Sleeping. We took a handful of those songs and then we carried them over and we started Get Set Go. It was Pat, Amy, and I, Amy Wood and Pat Flores, who was also known as Dr. Moto at the time. And so we, you know, and we became Get Set Go, and that's when we got a record deal and we started playing the songs. But the thing is that, like, you know, so that there was not a lot of thought that went into that collection of songs. You know, it was just, but this record, Ordinary World, you know, I had just while I was writing it, I was a drug addict, and then I also got sober, sort of in the middle of this, the middle of the writing process, and so. Actually, no. I mean, actually, no. In the middle of the like right before the recording process started, I got sober. So the thing is, like, so what I did is I wanted Ordinary World to be all of the songs. Like, I wanted, like the idea behind Ordinary World was, it was like, this is in this world that is filled with cars and traffic and toilet paper and dog poop and cats and dog, you know, like like, and just the things that we all kind of deal with, coffee and like that this was my life, and this was my ordinary day, and these were and so, and they were filled with shame, and they were filled with regrets, and they were filled with waking up each morning and being like, and saying, the first thing that would go through my head is, "You're a piece of shit." Like, that's the very first thing that I would think. In the moment I'd wake up, I'd be like, "You're a piece of shit," and I would run through the litany of all the things I did the previous day that were just shitty things, like, you know, getting high and getting fucked up, and the conversations I got into, and the arguments I got into, and it was just I would run through this litany of just things that just fucking beat me down. So. And so I wanted to, like, kind of like depict that like, this is why this, you know, this album is what it is. So crying shame, like the crying shame, like the thing is that, like, that's, I mean, obviously it's like, it's a euphemism, and it's a crying shame, but it also was like, the thing is that, like, I you know, like, there's another couple songs that bring up the idea of shame, and Murder by Millions is one, you know, but that was certainly something that I just live with perpetually at this point in time. But so here's another song. It's called Get Through the Day, and this is exactly what I was talking about. This is pretty much my life at this point in time. Smoking my last cigarette out on the patio. The day is breaking and I've been taking the drugs, make my heart pound. I need another cigarette, poking through the ashtray, hoping to find another way to get through the day. 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 Drinking up the dregs of all the beer bottles of last night's party, 'cause I don't wanna go down to the hookup for another hookup. I got another hookup. I just need to cook up a way to get through the day. Another way to get through the day. Another way to get through the day. Another way to get through the day. We've wasted our days and we've wasted our lives. We're wasted our lives. We've wasted our days and we've wasted our lives. We're wasted our lives. it, but I couldn't get it up. So we smoked some black and we laughed it up. She said, hey honey, you're a real rock star. I said, nah baby, you go too far. It's just a way to get through the day. Another way to get through the day. Another way to get through the day. Another way to get through the day. Woke up in the afternoon, head still pounding, I don't know what to do, and the pressure's mounting. I could have been a lover, I could have been a fighter, I should have been a doctor, so I could have been prescribing a way to get through the day. Another way to get through the day. Another way to get through the day. Another way to get through the day. We've wasted our days and we've wasted our lives. We're wasted, we're wasted, we're wasted, alright. We've wasted our days and we've wasted our lives. We're wasted, we're wasted, we're wasted, alright. Hey Eric, good to see you, man. I saw that you had commented in the middle of the last song, and I forgot to make mention afterwards. So you guys all know Eric Semmer. He's the viola player in Get Set Go. Or was the viola? I don't know. Yeah. Now Get Set Go is I guess ostensibly just me. That's awesome. Well, yeah, I owe Jamie a copy of the album that I've already signed for her. I just have yet to mail it out because I'm a fucking piece of shit. Actually, it's really funny. Since I've lived in Texas, I've never been to a post office. And I need to go to the post office to get the postage and the appropriate amount of postage to mail out the thing. I just haven't. I don't know where it is. I mean, I found one that's kind of far, and that's kind of what's preventing me. But anyway, I'm just a piece of shit. So all right, so it's really funny. This very next song is actually the song that all right. So Get Through the Day. For my money, hands down, the song I just played is lyrically pretty fucking awesome, right? Like it literally does. Like I think if you've ever been an addict or an alcoholic, if you've ever been to the point where you're literally surviving, beer to beer, high to high, cigarette to cigarette. Like the thing is that like I definitely think that song depicts that perspective pretty exceptionally well. And that song is the second song on the record. So when we had music reviewers listening to the album, they would listen to Crying Shame, which I think is a great song, and I think it definitely does set up the entire rest of the album. And then Get Through the Day. And then there's this next song, and this next song is basically written. It's about basically cutters. It's about people that cut themselves, right? But it's more than about that. It's about self-destruction, right? And the thing is and this whole album is about self-destruction, and this whole album is about self-destruction, but it's about a quiet, non-ostentatious self-destruction. It's not, because that's the thing is like lots of people when they it's like their self-destruction is a cry for help, right? Yay, woo, I'm killing myself, like everybody look at me, help. The thing is, but then there's a kind of self-destruction that has nothing to do with other people. It's literally like a significant self-loathing and just a desire to like punish yourself for whatever reason, And the thing is like, and that's sort of I would vacillate between both kinds of self-destruction. One was the punishing myself for the shitty shit I've done, and the other was fuck it, let's just fucking go balls to the wall. It's all fucking pointless anyways. Let's just go full tilt and have a grand adventure as we drive off the cliff, Thelma and Louise style. And So yeah, and so the thing is, so this song 100 Locks, 100 Locks, I think it's a great song, but this song it just got fucking panned. If somebody wanted to take exception with the record, this was the only song that they brought up lyrically. They're like, it's fucking high school lyrics. And the thing is that like, and fuck them, because if you could listen to Crying Shame and get through the day, and then get to 100 Locks and say that the lyrics on this fucking album are fucking bullshit or high school, fuck you, because you are fucking a piece of shit. So I'm gonna transpose this one down a little bit because I can't sing it super high. So I can't sing it as high as it used to be. So. She guards herself beneath her clothes, a secret wound that no one knows. She likes the way she hurts herself. It makes her feel like nothing else. She never talks to anyone. She hides away, abhors the sun. She keeps her heart within a box, protected with 100 locks. It's true. It's true. She walks nude throughout her room. She bears the scars of countless wounds. They multiply upon her flesh. Some are old and others fresh. It's true. It's true. She loves the night, the starless and the moonless night, when all of the lights are gone and only darkness shines. She loves the night when only the darkness shines. She loves the night, the starless and the moonless night, when all of the lights are gone and only darkness shines. She loves the night when only the darkness shines. She guards herself beneath her clothes, a secret wound that no one knows. She likes the way she hurts herself. It makes her feel like nothing else. She never talks to anyone. She hides away, abhors the sun. She keeps her heart within a box, protected with 100 locks. It's true. It's true. She loves the night, the starless and the moonless night, when all of the lights are gone and only darkness shines. She loves the night, the starless and the moonless night, when all of the lights are gone and only darkness shines. So yeah, so contextually, I mean, the thing is like, so, so these people pan that song, and the thing is, and they gave it no shrift, because like the idea is that, like, and within the context of the entire record, I mean, it really is, and I make reference in other songs throughout my albums. I make other songs about, the reference to that 100 locks, because that's the idea is like, I don't know about you guys, but there's shit that's happened to me and shit that I've done that I never want to review. I never want to go back. I never want to revisit. It happened. I know it happened. I can definitely, it still impacts my life and I can still feel it, but I never want to talk about it. I never want to go back. I never want to review it. It's just done. It's happened, and that's probably not very healthy. I get that. But it's just, that's the way of the world. Fuck it. It's just shit that and that's the shit that's locked up, and that stuff definitely does impact my life, and it definitely probably did have an impact on my propensity for self-destruction back in the day. But the thing is like, fuck it, like I managed to overcome it. I managed to like move on, and still that stuff has kind of gone unaddressed. And so the idea that they would just not that because I use plain language and because I use simple words, yeah. Anyway, fuck those guys. So yeah, so if you're a reviewer that reviewed that record and you took exception with that song, you can suck my dick. All right, here we go. So here's another song, and this is another one. See, and then it's immediately followed up with this song. So like what fucking retarded people anyway. This is great. This is cathartic for me. Like I'm finally getting to put on a record these kinds of thoughts. You know. Eric and I would rail at music reviewers. I mean, fucking music review. If you're a fucking if you review music, you're a shitty fucking person. Like, cause they, unless they talk about it personally, how it affected them personally, unless they go, you know, this really moved me and this is why, and they talk from that perspective. If they try to talk about, like I've had people that don't know anything about music talk about talk about something being in a minor key when it's not even in a fucking minor key, you know, like they talk about, they use language that they don't fucking understand because they're fucking fucktards. And then anyway, but you know, but there definitely are, we definitely have had some really, I think, great music reviews, but for the most part, again, it's because they were written from a personal perspective, and the thing is that, like, anyway, but here we go. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's band listeners. They sound a little bit like this and a little bit like that, and they steal the guitars from this band, and like, fuck you guys. Here we go. So this is the title track. He'd lost another job today. He showed up drunk and 40 minutes late. It was his last mistake. Peter drank all through the day, another drink to numb away the pain. But the day remains. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day. Hey, 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 another ordinary day in an ordinary world with ordinary boys fucking ordinary girls in an ordinary time, so ordinary that we are losing our minds. So what you gonna do? The choice is up to you. Mary got knocked up again. She got drunk and slept with her best friend. Ooh. Mary didn't know what to say because she knew that her best friend was gay. She fucked him anyway. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day. Hey, 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 another ordinary day in an ordinary world with ordinary boys fucking ordinary girls in an ordinary time, so ordinary that we are losing our minds. So what you gonna do? The choice is up to you. Peter climbed into his car, filled up the tank, and fled to foreign parts. With a broken heart, Mary is a single mom. She loves her son, but laments the life she lost. She bears a heavy cross. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day. Hey, another ordinary day in an ordinary world with ordinary boys fucking ordinary girls in an ordinary time. So ordinary that we are losing our minds. So what you gonna do? The choice is up to you. Yeah, man, that's the psychedelic furs guitars are offset against a Bruce Foxton-esque bass line, with the singer sounding for all the world like Stephen Malkmus on a cocktail of painkillers and wagyu, whatever fucking something beef. Washed down with Manhattan. It's a little, yeah. Is that an actual? What is that? What is that a quote from? Man, see, that is exactly the fucking bullshit. Like fucking. Like, dude, fucking go do something with your life. Go do something with your life, man. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, you know, like, the thing is that, like, this album definitely, I mean, so it's really funny, because when I was writing these songs, like, I really didn't think there was going to be a second record, right? I thought So You've Ruined Your Life, I thought we made that record, we put it out, it tanked, and so that was it. I thought that was going to be the end of my music career. And so I was writing these songs to literally just keep myself alive. Like, just to, like, I don't know how to explain it, but the thing is that, like, just being able to, like, put these ideas into a song externalized a lot of the woe that I was kind of, like, you know, going through. And so, yeah, and so it really did, like it really did. You know, like, I think there were 64 songs written over this period, and you know, and those 64, they make up the bulk of Ordinary World and the bulk of Selling Out and Going Home, and anyway, I'll talk a little bit more about it. But the thing is like, so this. So, you know, so the thing is, it's like, but, you know, but it's really funny because you know, coming into my adult life, I was super chipper. I'm pretty chipper, you know, but I was like, I was an optimist, and I was like, I'm going to conquer the world. And, you know, and literally, like, I started working at Universal, and I started working as a writer and then as a development executive, and my star was shining really bright, and I was kicking ass, and, like, I was like, yes, this is glorious. But the thing is that, like, you know, I didn't really have control over the people that were allowed into my life, you know. The thing is like, and I just dealt with a bunch of scoundrels and a bunch of shitheads and a bunch of, like, people that put me in positions where I betrayed people that I loved. People, like, you know, like, that's the thing is, like, I love working with other artistic types. I love working with people, not even artistic types, artists. People that create something out of nothing. That's my favorite thing to do. To collaborate with them, to sit back and just watch them do what they do, to be in a position where I can protect them and let them do what they do and make sure that no one else can fuck with them. Like, any one of those, like, kind of things, it's all fucking awesome for me. But the thing is but when I find myself in a position where, unbeknownst to me, I'm in a position where I'm fucking people over whom I love, like, I just couldn't deal with it. And the thing is, like, and that is, unfortunately, like, that's, if you are a professional in the creative world. I mean, even my bandmates, the thing is that, like, you know, like, we've made, like, there's been so little money that has come in to Get Set Go, and the thing is and occasionally I've been able to kick down, like, cash to the band, but, like, I just all around I'm just constantly fucking hurting people I love, you know, like, it just fucking sucks. It sucks. And so it engenders a misanthropic sort of perspective in me, and that's what this song was written about. What was written about a really shitty day, but it was sort of the tip of the spear for a whole perspective that was kind of burgeoning in me, and it goes like this. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Some stupid chick in the checkout line was paying for beers with nickels and dimes, and some old man at club coupons and argued whenever they couldn't pay one. All I wanted to buy was some cigarettes, but I couldn't take it anymore. I left. I hate everyone, so I left. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet. I hate you all, and the people that I know. I hate you all, and the people that I don't. I hate you all. Oh, I hate you all. Some fucking asshole just cut me off and gave me the finger when I fucking honked. Then he proceeded to put on the brakes. He slammed on the brakes, but I made a mistake. When I climbed out of the van, he was waiting, but he was 6'3" and 300 pounds of Satan. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet. I hate you all, and the people that I know. I hate you all, and the people that I don't. I hate you all. Bet you think I'm kidding. I promise you it's true. I hate most everybody, but most of all, I hate you. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet. I hate you all, and the people that I know. I hate you all, and the people that I don't. I hate you all, and the people in the east. I hate you all, and the people I hate least. I hate you all, and the people in the west. I hate you all, and the people I like best. I hate you all. Oh, I hate you all. Hey, someone, good to see you, man. Yeah, so so it's really funny. So that song, like our record label. I've said the story before, but I'm just doing this for the record. But our record label didn't want that song on the album. They thought it was way too negative. They're like, it's just fucking too negative. And I was like, I'm like, guys, you've never felt like this. And the thing is and they're like, no, never. But the thing is but it made sense because, like, they kind of came up in the 70s. So they were the people that owned the record label were a husband and wife team, and they came up in the 70s, and they worked in disco. That's how they made their first fortune. So it was like fucking disco, woo, and they would walk over to the radio station and be like, hey man, we got a new single, you want to play it? And the DJs would be like, fuck yeah, and they'd put it on, and woo, and people would make money hand over fist, and everything was great. And then they kind of moved into the 80s, but so they just made I mean, I'm certain that there must have been some struggle in their lives. I can't say that, but the thing is, I am 100% certain there was not 10 years of just constant struggling and worrying about just paying your bills, much less like just being able to am I going to be able to eat today, much less pay your bills, And so that definitely does color your thinking. But the thing is, they never understood the whole like hating everybody, and so I'm like, but fortunately, the one thing I negotiated, having worked in the film and TV business, the one thing that I definitely wanted, and the one thing I made sure was in the contract was that I had creative control over the record. So So I was like, well, I'm sorry, guys, it's going to go on the record. And it was great because it ended up being on, like Grey's Anatomy, and ended up putting on their second soundtrack, and playing the song repeatedly on, at various points during the show. And so, yeah, there you go. But it's just so silly that they were like, nah, we don't like it. So this next song, "Lift Me Up," is someone, he said I would always put that song on during my breaks in my customer service job. Always made me feel better. Yeah, and the thing is that, like, I mean, it's because it's funny, because the thing is that, like, I mean, really truthfully, when I get to, like, I don't hate. As I meet individuals, like, the thing is that, it's like specificity, sort of like, it's like familiarity sort of breeds love, not contempt. Unless you get too familiar, and then it does. But so for the most part, like, I don't take umbrage with people, but you put me in a car, and you have shitty fucking people that are putting my lives and the lives of people around me at risk because they need to get somewhere 6 seconds faster than they would if they just drove like a normal person. Like, yeah, I just I want to erase them. I don't want to kill them. I don't want to hurt them. I just want them removed from the planet Earth. And the thing is, and you get to that, you get to thinking that way, and it's suddenly it's the person in line in front of you, and it's the person that happens to disagree, like, or it's the person that's talking about the movie that you want to see that you have yet to see, and they're throwing out spoilers at the table next to you, and I want to erase you, like. Eventually, it just gets to the point where it becomes a little bit too much, but it wasn't for me at this point in time. But this next song's called "Lift Me Up," and it's really funny because this song is actually about a girl. I was interviewed by MSNBC.com. This woman, actually, she did a really great write-up on the record, and she wanted to know if it was actually a euphemism for drugs. But it wasn't a euphemism for drugs. It was actually about a girl. But for me, the reason why it's actually on the record is because it's about drug substitution. The idea that and it's really funny because at this point in time in our relationship, we were not. It was not a healthy relationship, is what I mean to say, but it was an obsessive relationship. And this was written just after I got sober. So the thing is, like, so I realized that I could replace drugs with her. And the thing is, and that's why it's on the record, because like this. Every time I think that everything is gonna work out, someone comes and kicks me in the balls. And every time it happens, I get a bit desensitized. Now my balls don't work at all. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad, and it's breaking my heart. But my heart's nothing to worry about, 'cause the rest of me's falling apart. But it's not getting me down, 'cause there's a girl who spins my world around. And it's for sure that every time I'm loving her, the world collapses under her. And all that's left is her and me, and she gets me high, 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 and it's alright. She's been lifting me up into the sunshine. She's been pulling me up past the smog line. She's been dragging me up past my agony. Oh, this girl, she is fine, and she gets me high, 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 and it's alright. Every time I wonder what the future holds for me, I just have to cringe, you see. 'Cause I'm the sort of guy that can snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. But it's not getting me down, 'cause there's a girl who spins my world around. And it's for sure that every time I'm loving her, the world collapses under her. And all that's left is her and me, and she gets me high, 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 and it's alright. She's been lifting me up into the sunshine. She's been pulling me up past the smog line. She's been dragging me up past my agony. Oh, this girl, she's fine, and she gets me high, 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 and it's alright. Ooh, ooh, ooh. time I think that everything is gonna work out, someone comes and kicks me in the balls. And every time it happens, I get a bit sensitized. Now my balls don't work at all. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad, and it's breaking my heart. But my heart's nothing to worry about, 'cause the rest of me is falling apart. Whoa, man, that's because I didn't get a chance to rehearse that one. The articulation of that was a little bit awkward. So anyway, I remember hearing that being in love activates the same. Yeah. In fact, that's exactly it. The thing is it cocaine? Yeah, that was my big drug. Cocaine was my big drug. And then as the money ran out, it switched to crack and heroin because they were so cheap. You know, I mean, and cocaine and crack are basically the same high. Crack is just a lot more intense, but it's still effectively the same thing if it's decent. And so the thing is that like, so, but really I like my pleasure centers being tingled, and I really liked that like intense, and so I had a girl that, and she produced all of that, the pleasure centers tingling and and so it definitely was, it was like a drug substitution. Fortunately, that relationship did become a lot healthier, and we did end up spending, I wanted to marry. We were together for about 7 years, but alas, it didn't work out. But it's good because it paved the way for Katie. So, all right. So yeah. So the thing is that like, but it's really funny because the thing is that lately, like the newest record I'm working on, the number 12, Death and Taxes, mostly taxes. That one, the sequence actually sort of tells a narrative. At least for me, it kind of tells a narrative. It kind of like breaks out, like kind of like it's a little bit story, and it's a little bit sort of like, here's a problem, here's an answer kind of thing. Anyway, but so this one. I don't know, because Eric sequenced this one. Basically what happened was I tried a billion different sequences, nothing felt right. It was driving me nuts, and I'm like, Eric, you do it. and so Eric actually came up with a sequence for this one. So there seems to be a kind of static. Oh, yeah. So that's my pickup. The pickup in my guitar is fucking because everything that I own is falling apart. And so the pickup in this guitar, and it's really funny because I've had my stuff serviced by there's a company here in Austin called Straight Music. I had my guitar serviced there because there was a little fracture that I needed repaired, and I had a speaker, one of my monitors repaired there, and the monitor fucked up again. I brought it back in, and they said that the entire speaker assembly needed to be replaced. The speaker assembly is basically the speaker, the entire fucking thing. So the thing is that like, so I brought it in there to have a little toggle switch replaced, and I go back, and then a few months later, the entire speaker needs, effectively, I might as well just buy a brand new one. And then I brought in my guitar to be serviced, and a few months later, my entire pickup is fucking falling apart. I've had this guitar for now like 6 or 7 years without any. So I'm not certain if it's these guys, but like I brought them in for 2 repairs, and within a couple months of me bringing in 2 repairs, my shit is fucked up. So it just drives me nuts. So I'm afraid. Like the thing is I have to find. I want to find a different luthier to get this repaired. So you're gonna have to deal with. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to deal with a little bit of static and a little bit of crackles because yeah, the pickup is just fucked. It's jacked. All right, here we go. Excuse me. All right, so this is Murder by Millions. So this is again, this is kind of a sister song to Crying Shame. This is sort of like, this is a song that kind of like this song was sort of my perpetual state was sort of my perpetual state. Like this was my default state of being. So. I'm not a very nice guy. I've made so many women cry, and I know I am alone, and that's the way it's meant to be. I've been cruel, I played the fool, and I made a mess of everything. I betrayed a promise I made, and I hurt her through and through. Now it's done, she's finally gone, and I don't know what to do. I think I might set my house on fire, hang myself from the telephone wire, bomb the Trade Center and crash all the trains, murdered by millions and feast on their brains. I am ashamed. I'm not a very good man. I've done so many underhanded things. I can't sing about the things that I have done, because I'm afraid of what they will say when my sins have all been spun. I live in fear of yesteryear, and I live in fear of you. All I want is to be gone, 'cause there's nothing I can do. I think I might set my house on fire, hang myself from the telephone wire, bomb the Trade Center and crash all the trains, murder by millions and feast on their brains. I am ashamed. Well, I've been shamed, and I've been changed by my shame. Oh, I'm not the same. I might set my house on fire, hang myself from the telephone wire, bomb the Trade Center and crash all the trains, murder by millions and feast on their brains, bomb the Trade Center and crash all the trains, murder by millions and feast on their brains. I am ashamed. I gotta say, Gets It Go has some great cuts, but this album is fucking masterpiece. I've been trying to catch. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's I'm so excited that like that. It's really funny. Like this album does seem like it's frustrating for me because I love this record, right? And it is intimately personal, and it was written at a point in time like I wasn't writing. Literally, I was writing just to keep myself alive. So these songs were just for me to like process all of the chaos that was going on in my life. But it is frustrating because the thing is that there have been times where I've done like well actually all of my stuff is all intimately personal. I guess the thing is like I think the thing with this album like I was literally I almost died. I had a stroke at some point in time between the writing of this like during the writing process of this record I had a stroke. And I still didn't stop doing drugs. I basically took about a month to recover and then went straight back to my old lifestyle. I was a lunatic. And I guess there's something about when you sort of like are writing, when you're so far left afield of the normal world and literally I was just writing for me, it's tough to compete with that. Like it's tough to like capture that, but the thing is that, like, the great thing is that, like, I'm always, not physically at death's door, but the thing is like, financially, like, I am always one step away from ruin. And I have been, even even when Grey's Anatomy was licensing a bunch of our songs and stuff, half of the money that would come in from Grey's Anatomy went towards the band. So like it went towards tours, and it went towards like literally like half. I said to the record label, you keep half that money, and then we will, and you spend it on the things I want you to spend on. So that's how we had a publicist for this record. That's how we had, how we went on multiple tours. It was because effectively the band was paying for half of it, and then the money that was coming in, like that was still being used, like anything that was, like. It's like there's never been a moment in time where I've been like, all right, great, yeah, like I can put some money aside and I can start living like a normal human being. It's always, so, and I think that that's definitely informed my music, but not, there was never any like, I was insane. I was an insane person during the writing of this record, but so, and it's really funny. This next song, so Do Over. This next song was written. I was on tour with the band Arlo, and they were touring with David Cross. They were basically, so David Cross, the comedian, had two bands that would open up for him, and so he did. I think he did a full national tour. We only joined him for the West Coast portion of the tour, and Arlo was signed to Sub Pop, and so we were in Seattle. And Arlo was doing a bunch of stuff with the record label, and so I was left, not being actually in the band. I was kind of left. I forget where we were staying. I think we were staying at Tony, the A&R guy. Tony was a friend of Nate and Sean from USC days. Tony Keywell, and so I think I was left at Tony's place, and they were off doing something, and so I wrote this song, and this song doesn't really also doesn't really belong on the record, except it's just it's just it's a little, it's got a nihilistic perspective, and I figured, well, since everything else I've been writing has a nihilistic perspective, it might as well be on here there, because like this. The president's a liar and the people all stupid and no one really gives a fuck. Everyone's a racist, everybody is a liar, and everyone is playing rough. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. The kids are all screwy, the economy's kablooey, and there's thieves at every turn. There's nobody that we can trust, and everybody's getting burned. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Over. Kids are on drugs and the older insane, and there's traffic on every street. Work is for assholes, but everybody's working just to make ends meet. The world is all fucked up, my friends, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Cops are corrupt and the prisons are full and the lawyers are crooked men. Gandhi's been shot, Jesus crucified, Malcolm's been laid to rest. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. I get by just like you, grinding through the days, drowning in my woes and floating on my pain. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Yeah, it's that like it's that song is like the for some reason I can't seem to divorce like I recognize that like that the things that the songs for me that have done the best were the songs where I wrote plainly and I wrote honestly about things that I think we all kind of go through at different points in our life but are just like like kind of like but are but like but that no one really talks about. So that's I Hate Everyone and What I Love About You, like the Ode to the Vagina, like the songs that that I can't believe you're saying that kind of thing. Suicide, but I still for some reason I can't it's like I think of like this song, Do Over, like I do War or One with the Numbers or Bizarro World or Modern Age. Like there's these songs like I just can't. It's just at some point in my mid-20s I realized that there are more shitty, lying, cheating fucking assholes in charge than there are decent people, and the decent people are always going to get screwed over because they're decent people, and that they're not going to engage in the shitty, lying, fucking bullshitty behavior. And that just fucking I still have not managed to figure out how I'm going to deal with that. So right now I'm just writing songs about it, trying to wrap my head around it. The thing is, at some point in time, I have to take action. If I don't take action, then what what am I? But I don't know what kind of action to take. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. But and yeah. And the thing is that anyway, I'm 100% certain that they don't think of themselves as these shitty, evil people. I'm certain that they feel entirely justified in doing the evil things that they do. But there's the one who stays put, always in his place. The one with his and the one with the boot. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. And then and so it's really funny. So the thing is so that actually works out very nicely as a segue into this next song. So in the name of all that's evil on the earth. So the thing is so I definitely have a whole thing about working really shitty jobs, right? Like the jobs that you feel are give you need the money, right? You need money, but those jobs that you feel have just stolen a little piece of your life, And unfortunately, now that I do music, those are kind of the only jobs that I can take, because the thing is because I can't really take on a different career, right? I can't go and write for a living like I used to, and then also do music, because I just need even if I just sit down with a guitar and noodle for 6 or 7 hours without getting anything done, that leads me to the next day when I actually do get stuff done. I just need huge swaths of time. I need to in order for me to do anyway. But the thing is that so you take these little shitty jobs, and they're just kind of like little soul stultifying, life-effacing monster monsters, and so this is a song about those kinds of things, Bum ba dum bum, bum bum bum, bum ba da dum bum 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 ba dum bum, bum ba da dum, bum bum bum, bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Can't afford to eat 'cause I got no money and my check comes late next week. I'm so sick of paying bills and I'm tired of taking heat. I'm all worn down to the bone and my car don't got no gas. And I can't get around but bus 'cause I can't afford the pass. And it's hard enough to say that you can't make it through the day, and it is hard enough to prove that there is something left of you when you have slaved away the day in the name of all that's evil on the earth. Oh, what's it worth? Boom, bum ba da dum, bum bum bum, bum ba da dum, bum ba dum, bum ba dum, bum. Bum bum bum, bum ba da dum bum ba dum bum. Can't afford a date, can't afford a girl, so I spend time with my hand. I wish that I did something that would put me in demand. I spend my time writing tunes I'll hold up in my room. It goes on and on and on and on, and I don't know what to do. And it's hard enough to say that you can make it through the day, and it is hard enough to prove that there is something left of you when you have slaved away the day in the name of all that's evil on the earth. Oh, what's it worth? Is this the only life that I am gonna live? I am so lonely and I'm wondering what's gonna give. Where did I go astray? Stray. There we go. Boom, boom, ba da dum, boom, boom, bam, boom, bam, ba dum, bam, bam, boom, bam, ba dum, bam, boom, ba da dum, boom, boom, bam, boom, ba da dum, boom, bam, boom, boom. Can't afford to drink, so today I'm sober, but I don't really mind. The way I was going, I was shooting. I'd end up dead or dying, and it's hard enough to say that you can make it through the day, and it is hard enough to prove that there is nothing left of you when you have slaved away the day in the name of all that's evil, in the name of all that's evil, in the name of all that's evil on the earth. Oh, what's it worth? Well, we're at song 23. I mean, I know we're not song 23. We're at song 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at song 9 minus 3, so that's 12. So there's about 8 more songs left. Maybe 9 more songs. So I think you've got a lot. There's a lot more good stuff in store. I'm just doing them in sequence. I pulled out a handful of them, just ones I don't play anymore or like haven't played in a while. That I was going to try to review. But I just didn't get a chance to. So, all right, let me see. All right. So, yeah. So, oh, hey. So that song obviously, like particularly at that point in time, I would work these, these really shitty, I mean, they were fun. I was in the company of a bunch of other musicians, and we all kind of had these they weren't scams. They were just really low paying jobs, but very, very little oversight, like working at like a movie theater or working at a thrift store, or and so it was and invariably our friend was the boss. And so it was literally like drinking on the job, and and just sitting around doing fucking nothing for 8 hours, just helping the 3 customers that came in the entire day. And the thing is, and for me, I could never reconcile the fact that I could be using this time to write music. Like that's always been, whenever I'm doing something where I feel like this is a waste of my life and my time, it's always just clicking away that these are moments that I could be using to write music. And if I, and the thing is, and I really do, I had in 2014, I did nothing but write music. I didn't work a job. I just worked on music, and I wrote 83 or 84 songs during that year. It wrote and recorded and did full studio productions of about 83 songs. So the thing is, so that I think is basically what my output would be if I didn't have to do work to pay the bills. But the thing is that who the fuck wants 80 songs from Get Set Go from me every single year? I would literally in 5 years that would be 400 songs. That would be 40 full-length records. That's ridiculous. So maybe things are the way that they are because that's the way that the universe intends them to be. I don't know, but it still makes me angry. And when I get angry, I get mean. I feel mean today. I'm gonna pick it up. I feel shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that all from the top. That's a better tempo. I feel mean today, and I wanna see what I can get away with. I'm feeling obscene today, and I wanna kick and punch and scratch the day away. Wouldn't you like to go unseen? Wouldn't you like to go away with me? Wouldn't you like to go unseen? Wouldn't you like to go away with me? I feel mean. I feel mean. I feel mean. I'm getting screwed today, but I don't mind because I was gonna lose anyway. And I'm getting used today, but I'm getting used to being used, so it's okay. Wouldn't you like to go unseen? Wouldn't you like to go away with me? Wouldn't you like to go unseen? Wouldn't you like to go away with me? I feel mean. I feel mean. I feel mean. You gotta go, 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 go. You gotta fight, 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 fight. You gotta go, 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 go until you die, 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 die. So I feel mean. I feel mean. I feel mean. This one was the first time I got to do an atonal noise thing, or maybe, yeah, I think you're right, Eric. I think this was the first one. Because I think we tracked viola in the studio at Stanley Recordings first, and then we went over to Nate's and tracked the other stuff, I think. Okay. Let me see. What's next? Hey, good to see you. Ian, is it Ian? Is it Ian J. Sosa? So let me think. All right, so what was I going to say about that song? Mean. I forget. But yeah. So the thing is I mean, obviously that one, like I was talking about with the perspective during this period in time in my life. I can't say that I still think at my core I'm still an optimist, right? I still think at my core I think that that good prevails. At my core, at my stupid little retarded heart core, I still feel that way. But everything else around it that used to be filled with the same kind of perspective has now been just been corrupted by just actual life experience and recognizing that no, like that's not the case. It's and anyway, I'm not gonna wax to a poetic. Let's keep going. So let me see. So this is a song. This is a song about. This is about the drinking. So this song was written. So Schmed who was also in Arlo. He was in a band called the Halts and Stops. He's a good friend. He now lives up in Missoula, Montana. Has a very successful studio up there. Schmed comes to me and goes, Mike, so Schmed and I were the last two holdouts. There were five of us. There were five of us that all kind of built the scene in the East Side of LA together. The proto scene, the early days of the scene. Actually, there's more than five of us. There were about 8 or 9 of us that built this thing. But there were 5 of us that partied together. There were 5 of us that would get high and pass the guitar around, and that's really where I learned to write the songs that I do, is by playing for them and trying to compel them to sing along. And and Schmed was the best of us. He was the best. Like, he was the most skilled musician. He could play every instrument, and he could just fucking trounce us all. And Schmed was also, like, he and I were like the two guys that could just go and go and go and go and go and never stop. Like, we could just keep putting more drugs and more booze and whatever, and just keep on keeping on until literally we just collapsed in exhaustion. So for him to say that he was going to try sobriety was like, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So he comes up to me and goes, dude, I think Nate and Sean and Soup are all going to be going sober, and I think I'm going to do it too. And I'm like, fucking have fun, dude. And so I wrote this song as a response to that conversation I had with Schmed. Yo. Bum 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 ba da da dum bum ba da da dum bum wait bum bum ba da da dum 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 bum ba. Stumbled out of bed this morning in the afternoon, racked with pain from last night's party that went well past 2. What did I do? Don't remember much, do you? What did I do? I've been thinking I've been drinking a little more than I should, but sometimes I need a drink to simply help myself to think, and I can think much better when my lips are a little wetter, don't you? Ooh, don't wait, bum fut bum bum ba da da dum 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 bum ba da. Shamefaced, I remember all the things I did last night. Told some girl I love her always and I treat her right, but I know that I won't, because I'm too fucked up tonight, like every night. I've been thinking I've been drinking a little more than I should, but sometimes I need a drink to simply help myself to think, and I can think much better when my lips are a little wetter, don't you? Ooh, don't you? I'm looking for a way out, but my mind is plagued by doubts, and I don't know what to do. I'm looking for a way out, and I don't know what to do. I'm looking for a way out, but my mind is plagued by doubts, and I don't know what to do. I've been thinking that I've been drinking a little more than I should, but sometimes I need a drink to simply help myself to think, and I can think much better when my lips are a little wetter, don't you? Ooh, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Yeah, there certainly will be. I'm gonna definitely post stuff up on YouTube. I'll probably post this one immediately. Oh shit! Fuck! I forgot to start recording this fucking thing, motherfucker. God damn it. And it was recording. All right, so I have to figure out how to capture the Twitch streams. I tried capturing the Twitch stream. I'm gonna start recording right now. I tried capturing the Twitch stream earlier, but I don't think I could do it through Google Chrome. I think there's something weird, so I think I have to I think I need to install like Firefox and try to do it through that. But god damn it, man, so frustrating. Like I literally right before I started the show, I stopped because I have my broadcasting software. It's designed so that it starts recording the moment I start streaming. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to edit the full hour. Well, it was about 30 minutes this time. Of the promotional card thing before the show. So I clicked stop recording. And then I forgot to hit start recording. Fucking god damn it. Oh my god, amateur hour. Amateur hour. That's me. Okay. Alright, let me think. What am I doing? Okay, alright, so yeah, so that's a little more. That was in response to Shmay. What did Justin say about I'm gonna have to watch the upload of this. I caught only part of the backstory. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to capture. I hope last week's is still there. If not, this sucks, man. Fuck. God, I'm fucking stupid. All right. Anyway, whatever. Fuck it. So this is a song. So this is. There we go. So this is a song called "Won't Let Her Go." I really like this song. I'm so frustrated that I fucking did not hit record. God, man, so stupid. All right, here we go. She doesn't close the door as she visits the bathroom. The sound of flushing water comes a little bit too soon. I wonder what she's doing as she hums a little tune. A sharp glowing smoke drifts across the room. She thinks I don't know. She thinks I don't know. Oh, but I know. The phone rings once again in the middle of the night. Hello, I answer as I fumble for the light. I reach across the bed and it's then I realize she hasn't come home. She's not coming home tonight. But I won't let her go. No, I won't let her go. No, I won't let her go. 'Cause I can't let her go. 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 One night as we're driving to some place I'm not sure where, there's a strange sort of tension hanging in the air, and she turns to me and says, honey, I swear that I don't care about you. She thinks I don't know. She thinks I don't know. Oh, but I know. The phone rings once again in the wait, no, shit. And then when we get home, we just sit there in the car. I simply stare ahead and wonder how we got this far. I try to imagine the breaking of my heart, but I feel nothing, and that nothing, it leaves a scar. But I won't let her go. No, I won't let her go. I won't let her go. 'Cause I can't let her go. I won't let her go. No, I won't let her go. No, I won't let her go. I won't let her go. 'Cause I can't let her go. 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 I won't let her go. Yeah, I was actually a fire truck the summer of 2013. It's pretty fucking exhausting work, and let me tell you, when you've got 6 or 7 firefighters on your back, and you're carrying a fucking gigantic ladder and a bunch of hoses and about a half ton of water, whew, it's tough. It's real tough. Over that song? Oh yeah, no. Actually, there's that unintentional blue note. Eric did a Eric had a little mistake, and I'm like, I love it, keep it, sucker. So it was a sort of an unintentional blue note. But it was perfect. Yeah, I like that song. That section definitely needed some dissonance. So. It was nice. Okay, let me see. So, yeah. Yeah, in fact, I've always wondered, because it doesn't, because. Yeah. Anyway, you would know more about that than I would, Eric. I actually haven't listened to that song. I haven't listened to that song in a long, long time. I know it starts with a little drum machine. It was like Dave's. It was Dave actually had used it as or no, Amy. I think Amy was using it as her click track, and then I'm like, that sounds kind of cool. Let's use it. Let's use it to intro the song, and yeah, meh. Okay. Where are we now? So we're at. So this is Sleep. I'm so tired that I could sleep for a year. The sound of snoring is the only thing you would hear. I'm so tired that I could sleep my life away. Hey, I'm so tired, I'm way too tired to play. I need my sleep, I need it here now. I need my sleep, or I'm going down. I need my sleep, I need it today. I need my sleep without delay. I'm so tired that I could sleep till I'm old. And if I awoke, it would only be to use a toilet bowl. I'm so tired that I could sleep my life away. Hey, I'm so tired, I'm way too tired to say. I need my sleep, I need it right now. I need my sleep, or I'm going down. I need my sleep, I need it today. I need my sleep with the delay. I can't sleep for all the glamour and the clang of all the people as I sing along the same old love song. I can't sleep for all the glamour and the clang of all the people as I sing along the same old love song. I'm going crazy, I'm going crazy, I'm going crazy. There we go. I'm going crazy, I'm going crazy, I'm going crazy. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. I'm so tired, but I can't fall asleep. I'm so tired, but I can't fall asleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. I'm so tired, but I can't fall asleep. Yeah, that song was written. So as a drug addict, I definitely had my favorite drugs, and I pretty much did everything except I would not do speed. When I first started using drugs, I was in my early 20s. So I kind of started a lot later than most of my pals that used. I think I was at like 23. No, I was probably like 19 or 20. And I started with speed, and I'm like, oh, this is great. You know, like a little tiny bump, and then I was like, everything's exciting and engaging for 9 hours, and it's crazy, awesome. But by the time I was 27, 28, it no longer gave me any euphoria at all. There was no any pleasure centers, tingling, nothing like that. It was just I would not sleep for 3 days. But what would happen is I would get drunk. And people, I'm like, where are the drugs? Because that's what invariably would happen. I would get drunk. I'd be like, where are the drugs? And the drugs would come out, and hopefully they were drugs I liked, which was pretty much anything but speed. And occasionally it would be just speed. And I'd be like, oh fuck it, I'll just do a little bump. And I would feel okay for like 20 minutes, and then I would be up for 3 fucking days. And so I met Sarah. No, I don't remember. Anyway, so maybe it wasn't Sarah. Anyway, but it was. I was coming off. It was the third day. It was the third day of me not sleeping, and I'm fucking freaking out. And I wrote that song because I was like, why? I'm so fucking stupid. And fortunately, over time, I did eventually learn that no speed for me, even when I was drunk. But man, I did lots and lots and lots of days of just fucking going nuts. Because by the third day, because I'm not doing more speed, I have no energy. I'm fucking exhausted. I can't do anything. I just want to be fucking asleep. I can't fall asleep. I'm uncomfortable. It's the fucking absolute worst. So. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's hilarious, Eric. Okay. What's the next one? How to get you? Okay. Yeah. So I'm not going to do this next one. So I really love this. My Wasted Life is quite possibly one of my favorite songs of all time. Oh wait, no. Yeah. So I'm not going to do So Sorry. I'm not going to do So Sorry because it's got anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. It's sort of a response to Break Your Heart, and I just it's just a song that I'm so sad. I haven't reviewed that one. I forgot about it. Like I when I was going through these songs before, I was just trying to remember the songs, and I ran through a bunch of them that I remembered. This was one that I completely forgot about that was on the record. And I just haven't had a chance to review it, so I'm sorry about that one. My Wasted Life, I do know, I love it. It's a great song, but it definitely needs the counterpointing vocal melody. So if I don't have somebody I can sing it with, it just loses its it loses its impact. And then the next one, the Old Ennui, that one is just ridiculously high. I haven't figured out a transposition where I can sing it. And I was going to this afternoon or this morning before I did the show, but I had all the technical difficulties and all that stuff. So those are the 3 songs. I didn't actually realize they're sort of in the same sequence. There's Suicide right there in the middle of them. So I'm going to move on to Suicide. So this song, it's really funny. This song, when I wrote it, I'm like, oh fuck, should I even play this song? Like I wrote it. I'm like, I first wrote it with different lyrics. It wasn't about suicide, and I didn't like it. I just thought it was tepid. And so I was in the desert. I was at my mom's place, and I had a little cassette recorder, and I was just playing the song, and I was just kind of doing the. So I was just doing that, and it's and I already had that bum bum bum. So I had that, right? Bum bum. And I was in the desert. I think I was in the desert because I was broke. I didn't have any money. So I like, if I could get it to the desert, then I could like hang out with my mom, and there was food at her house, and it was a way I could survive for a handful of days. So, but the thing is it also meant that I was away from all of my drug using buddies, and which meant that that I wasn't doing any drugs. So, and so, but yeah, somehow, I was like, suicide. So I just kept doing that over and over again, and I'm like, as jokingly, and I'm like, actually, that'd be cool. And so I wrote the song. So it's really funny because it's not actually a song about suicide. It's a song about drugs, because it's about just killing yourself in small, easy payments. Which is funny because I do have songs about suicide, but this is not one of them, even though it's called Suicide. It goes like this. I've been thinking about drinking, Drano, a nice big glass to make all my pain go somewhere else, somewhere I can't find it. I've been thinking about eating bullets, a sweet, sweet feel of the trigger as I pull it and bury a bullet somewhere deep inside. Suicide, 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 suicide. I've been contemplating hanging a kick of the chair, and my feet are dangling, and all of my worries disappear tonight. I've been stumped on the thought of jumping. How high must I climb for a fatal dumping of all of my worries and woes over the side? Suicide, 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 suicide. There's no more reason to cry. Oh, suicide, 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 suicide. I've been thinking about drinking, Drano, a nice big glass to make all my pain go somewhere else, somewhere I can't find it. Oh, suicide, 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 suicide. Oh, suicide. Yeah, and so yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, like that's that song. Like so when I introduced it to the band, I was like, yeah, guys, I don't know if I should be singing this, but I mean, but the thing is it is like, I mean, whether you contemplate it from the perspective of the drug aspect or even the suicide, the thing is like, there's something awesome knowing that like for me, it was comforting knowing that whatever woes I was dealing with, like that I had some semblance of control, not all the control, but I did have a little bit of control, and if I needed to, I could enact that control just to at least put off the pain for a little while, and that doesn't last forever, and and it's not healthy, and it doesn't keep you alive, but it was at that point in time, it definitely, I was like, yeah, all right, good, I got it. I got a temporary solution. Although suicide itself is not a temporary solution, so teenage suicide, don't do it. Hey, damn it, fuck. All right, let me see. So Old Ennui. So I'm gonna pass that one. So this is the next one. So this song was literally written specifically to just let girls like this was like the line in the sand that you draw. That you so I'd let girls know, like, if you cross it, like don't cross this line. If you do, just know, like, whatever, like, but this is the line. If you cross it, I cannot be held accountable for what happens. And so this is that line. I just realized I just blanked on the lyrics. I'm a criminal on Fridays. I do drugs and buy them too. Stole a car to get to downtown. That's the sort of shit I pull. Stay away from me. I'm only gonna pull you down. I am a reprobate, a hooligan, the devil's mate. You don't want me around. Stay away from me. I'm only gonna pull you down. I am the bitter pill of lost cause of Neduel, and you don't want me around. Stay away from me. Can't you see I'm all bad? I'm the worst you never had. Oh, stay away from me. Can't you see I'm all bad? I'm the worst you never had. I like to drink till well past sunrise. I can't afford to pay my rent. I like pills that give me some high. I like pills that get me bent. Stay away from me. I'm only gonna pull you down. I am a reprobate, a hooligan, the devil's mate. You don't want me around. Stay away from me. I'm only gonna pull you down. I am the bitter pill of lost cause of Neduel, and you don't want me around. Stay away from me. Can't you see I'm all bad? I'm the worst you never had. Oh, stay away from me. Can't you see I'm all bad? I'm the worst you never had. bum 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 dun 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 dun. Hey Justin, will you squash that troll? Will you squash him for me now? Come on man, won't you just squash him like a fucking bug? Stay away from me, I'm only gonna put you down. I am a reprobate, a hooligan, the devil's name. You don't want me around. Stay away from me, I'm only gonna pull you down. I am a bitter pill of lost cause I'm not well. You don't want me around. Stay away from me. Can't you see I'm all bad? I'm the worst you never had. Well, stay away from me. Can't you see I'm all bad? I'm the worst you never had. Oh, stay away from me. Can't you see I'm all bad? I'm the worst you never had. Oh, stay away from me. That was awesome. Thank you, man. No worries. Yeah, I figured that it just so happened that I could actually work those lyrics into the song, so that's nice. All right, so yeah, so stay away. So that one was the Line in the Sand song. It's fortunately for me, it still didn't work. Girls were still interested. No, just a troll showed up and said silly things. Let me see. So, all right, so we got so I got 3 more songs for you. This is the Death Suite. This is Eric decided to configure all of the the last 3 songs. Just took all the songs with the word die in them and put them at the very end of the record, which is great. So this is a song called "So You're Gonna Die," and so it's really funny. So the thing is, like, it's because, so yes, certainly by the time I was writing this record, things were pretty dark. But the years preceding it, the years leading up to it, like that's where I learned. That's where I learned to write music, And the thing is, they were glorious times. We had great times hanging out with my friends, and we would get high and we would make music and we would talk till the wee hours, and and the thing is like, and so really, like, had I not kind of gone on the path I did, I don't think that I would be the musician I am. Certainly I wouldn't be the musician I am now, but I also wouldn't like have had these perspectives. The thing is, like, and I think it's, I mean. I know that other people write about the same stuff that I do. I know other people probably say it more eloquently. I know that other people definitely do it with better musicianship. But the thing is, I do think that my voice is pretty singular and it's its own, And I do think that the my contributions to the musical canon that sort of involves the kind of being a struggling human being on the lower economic strata, anyway, but this song is like the sort of like, it's certainly framed from the perspective that we're all going to die, but it's like it's the most, I think, celebratory of the songs on this record, and it goes like this. Everybody's gonna die, don't it make you wanna cry, don't it make you wanna kick and scream and act obscene in every way before they put you in the grave. Not everybody's gonna live, 'cause living is for the rich, but everybody's gonna suffer something fierce and pass away, and then they'll put you in the grave. But before we have gone, we can everyone sing along. We can sing because someday we'll be gone. And before we have gone, we can everyone sing along. We can sing because someday we'll be gone. Everybody's gonna die, stick a needle in an eye, poke out a gut, so enough to drive us nuts, so we go. and they're going slow. And everybody's gonna live, 'cause living's hard when you're involved with the bottle. You can't bless the bottle, so we go. And they're going slow. But before we have gone, we can everyone sing along. We can sing because breath is in the tongue. What? We can step to the song. We can everyone sing along. We can sing because someday we'll be gone. And it breaks our hearts, or it makes us glad, or it makes some thought, or it drives us mad. It's a lonesome song, and it brings us down, 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 down. Everybody's gonna die, don't it make you wanna cry, don't it make you wanna kick and scream and act obscene in every way before they put you in the grave. Not everybody's gonna live, 'cause living is for the rich, but everybody's gonna suffer something fierce and pass away, and then they'll dump you in the grave. But before we have gone, we can everyone sing along. We can sing because someday we'll be gone. And before we are gone, we can everyone sing along. We can sing because someday we'll be gone. We must sing because someday we'll be gone. Hey Shandy, good to see you. That's awesome. I'm glad you managed to make it, for at least for the last couple songs. All right, so that was the first of the Death Suite, the last three songs of this album. So yeah, it's so funny. So Die Motherfucker Die. I actually wrote. There were 3 songs about having a bad day. I don't remember what the third one was. In fact, I'll close out with Bad Day. When I end this show, I'm gonna put on the other song that I wrote. Alongside Die Motherfucker Die. I wrote 3 songs. They were all about having a bad day. I think maybe I Hate Everyone might have been it. I don't think so though. I think there was another song that I wrote, but it could have been I don't really remember. But Die Motherfucker Die was the one that hey, I'm so sorry. I just played it. I've been playing them in sequence. I literally played it right before the song I just finished. But you can actually go back, when I'm going to be done in about 2 songs, and then you can go back, and this is going to be archived on Twitch, and then I'm going to also archive it on YouTube. So in about I'd say in about 15 minutes, you can go back and actually watch it, and it will be available there. You'll be able to get it in just a bit. So hey, thank you so much, man. All right, so let me see. Okay, so here, so this is Die Motherfucker Die. So die, motherfucker die. I wanna see you cry, and then I'll watch you die. I wanna hurt you, torture, then desert you. Take a hot poker and stick it where the sun don't shine, and then watch you die. 'Cause I'm having a bad day, so get out of my way, or you will pay, and you'll pay with your life. I'm having a bad day, so what else can I say? I just wanna kill or be killed just the same, 'cause my day sucks ass. No. Die, motherfucker, die. I'll burn up both your eyes and fill the sockets full of light. I'll carve out your skull and I'll turn it to a bowl that I'll eat my cereal with while I watch the Flintstones and I'll do it with a smile. 'Cause I'm having a bad day, so get out of my way, or you will pay, and you pay with your life. I'm having a bad day, so what else can I say? I just wanna kill and be killed just the same, 'cause my day sucks ass. I don't wanna work, I don't wanna pay bills, I don't wanna grow old, I don't wanna be poor, I don't wanna drive in traffic, I don't wanna deal with dating, I don't wanna stand in line, I don't wanna pay any taxes. Die, motherfucker, die. Why won't you just die and get out of my life? I wanna move to some deserted desert island where I will live on coconuts and everything will be fine all of the time. 'Cause I'm having a bad day, so get out of my way, or you will pay, and you pay with your life. I'm having a bad day, so what else can I say? I just wanna kill and be killed just the same, 'cause my day sucks ass. Wow, that's crazy. I haven't played that song in forever, and I just realized as I was doing it, like I play that little lead section. I don't really think about it anymore, but I haven't played it in so long. I'm like, I just started doubting myself. So rather than just playing it, I kept like going, well, what's next? What's next? What's next? And I just kept psyching myself out. That was awesome. I'm like, I've probably played that lead section 1,000, 100, well, probably 1,500, 2,000 times. That's ridiculous. Hey, thank you so much. Is it Ian? So is it Ian? Is that your name, Ian? I think it is, because I think if I recall correctly, Gabra Rocker. Called you Ian earlier, but yeah, thank you so much, man. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank all of you. Thank you so much, Maya Perel. Is that it? Yeah, thank all of you. All right, so this is the last song. And then so this Sunday, same time, 1:00, this coming Sunday. I'm gonna do Selling Out and Going Home. Basically, I'm gonna try to do as many of those songs as I possibly can. I think there might be one or two that are a little bit tough for me to pull off. But and then I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going all the way through Get Set Go's entire catalog, all the way up to the new one, Death and Taxes. Death and Taxes. It's actually called Death and Taxes, Mostly Taxes. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep doing this kind of thing that I'm doing here. I'm gonna kind of like give you a little bit of backstory on the songs and what have you. So let me see. So thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you. I'm excited. And I think it'll be fun, because the thing is, it forces me to review songs I haven't played in a long time, and my hope is that like now when I'm done doing this whole series, if you guys throw out a request, it'll be very easy for me to be like, I can pull that off. Maya, yeah, I like literally, I would totally just maybe I'll do Stay Away again if you guys don't mind. I mean, I know I just played it 4 songs ago, but she did just donate $5 to me, and that's awesome. Like like it's ridiculous right now. Every dollar helps, so that's awesome. So so we'll see. But let me see. Music makes me want to die. All right, so here we go. So. Oh yeah, here we go. So here we go. All right. Well, thank you, Maya. Yeah, and like I said, like when I close out, so when I put up the Square Tire logo, I'll actually play "Bad Day," which is the other song. So I wrote "Die Motherfucker Die," another song called "Bad Day," and then in parentheses, "I'm having a," and it could have been I Hate Everyone. I don't think so though, but it might have been I Hate Everyone. But there were 3 songs that I wrote that were all about just having a really shitty day. And because I was trying to triangulate which one, like I didn't feel that any one of them really captured it 100%. And so I'll play "Bad Day," after as a closing out thing. I'll play the acoustic demo that I recorded years and years ago. But there we go. La da da da. Music makes me wanna die, but no one loves it more than I can't seem to figure out how to make money. I'm so sick of being broke, using shampoo instead of soap because I can't afford to buy them both out. Music makes me wanna die, no matter all the songs I write, the money never seems to come. I'm slowly dying, the years they seem to disappear, but playing music no one hears. Should I give this fucker up? I'm sick of trying. Wow. It's a little bit too early for me to hit those falsettos. I think I'll write just one more song. Whoa, I think I'll write just one more song. I hope you sing along. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da da. Yeah, that one, like it's really funny. Like doing things at 1 o'clock is really convenient for me, like in terms of my schedule and kind of like all the stuff that I have going on. But my voice doesn't like organically, like it just doesn't want, like I would have to get up at like 6 in the morning and start conditioning my voice for it to be kind of where it's at naturally by like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. So, oh yeah, and Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. So I'm certain you guys have picked up on this, but Music Makes Me Want to Die. What we did at the very end, Eric on the viola goes back and revisits a lot of the little guitar melodies and stuff that of the entirety of the album. Just saying, because the idea is saying like this is the music that makes me want to die. Like these are my songs that no one's gonna hear, and these are the songs that no one's gonna care about. Like because I literally thought this was gonna be our last record, and it was and. When So You've Ruined Your Life came out, we sold about 200 copies, and that was it. The record label spent about $100,000 promoting their album to commercial radio. So there was like $100,000, or I think it was like $80,000, like price tag. Like they had to recoup before we even started seeing any money. They had to recoup a significant portion of that amount of money, but we only sold 200 records. So it was like literally like there was just no way in hell. But when Grey's Anatomy said, "Hey, do you have any more music? We really like your music. Do you have any more?" And I went, I was like, "Yeah. I mean, I've got a bunch of acoustic demos, but I don't think we're gonna have another record." And so when Grey's Anatomy said we'd like some studio, so I sent Grey's Anatomy the acoustic demos. They said we really want a studio version of Sleep. We might want a couple others. Can you give us these songs? I went back to the record label and I was like, hey guys, Grey's Anatomy wants more songs from me, but I don't want to do it unless you want to do another record with me. So they said, okay, we'll do another record. And so literally that's why it's just jam packed full of songs, because I knew this was going to be my last chance to have. I just wanted to have a CD so I could listen to it. I just wanted to be able to here I was, and this is my little footprint. It's really funny. I still feel that way every day. Like every day when I'm putting out a new record, I just want to just do this so I can let people know I was alive at this point in time, because it's it's the only way. Anyway, it's like I can't afford kids and I can't afford it's my legacy. Yeah. So they did. So they, and the thing is, and this record was the one that kind of put us on the map. So it's crazy, for whatever reason, it just kind of it struck a chord. It was really funny because I remember watching back at this point in time, iTunes used to have their alternative chart, right? And there was an alternative chart. And so it was the top 100 alternative albums that were available on iTunes, and so we ended up on that chart, and we kept climbing, and we ended up on the chart the same week that the Arcade Fire did. And I'm like, the Arcade Fire, and so I was listening to Sufjan Stevens, Illinois, that album came out at the same time. So all these albums came out, and they all had strings, and they had piano, and they just had this very different approach to indie rock, and it was awesome. And so and we all started climbing up the charts together, all on this. And so every day I would watch the top, I would look at the top 100 alternative albums on iTunes. And so we're all climbing, and everybody's climbing, and we get up to 58, and then we just stopped. And I see the Arcade Fire keep climbing. I see Sufjan Stevens keep climbing, and there were I forget who else was doing it, but there were a bunch of other albums at that point in time. And I see Arcade Fire hit number 1, and then they just stay at number 1. And Sufjan Stevens breaks the top 10, and we just stayed at 58, and then we kept dropping down. But we actually stayed. But we were on that chart for maybe 10 weeks, maybe 3 months. It was a long time, and I was like, that's fucking crazy. The thing is that's out of all of the alternative albums that are coming out every single fucking week that we're on this chart. It really did. It put us on the map in a pretty awesome way. But everything that we did right for that record, the record label kind of dismantled for the next record. They wanted to do everything themselves. They just didn't want to spend, because unfortunately, the thing is that we still, even though we were on that chart, we still didn't make a lot of money. We still didn't get a lot of sales. So I think aggregate, all of the Get Set Go albums total that have been sold, we're probably looking at maybe 20 or 30,000 albums. It's not we're not we've never been a huge band, but Grey's Anatomy definitely put our music in front of tens of millions of people. So that's great. So, what can you do? All right. Anyway, I love you all. This was awesome. This was so much fun. And so I'm going to be doing it not tomorrow, but the next day on Sunday, same time, 1 p.m. Yeah, and I'll be playing Selling Out and Going Home, and then Sunshine, Joy, and Happiness, and Fury of Your Lonely Heart. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do the both of the EPs together simultaneously. I'm going to just aggregate those and do both of those, and then there'll be Tumors and Television in Summer. And I think I'm also going to throw in I Give Up, which is a side project album, but I think I'm going to throw that in there anyways. Yeah, I'm just going to do, I think there's like 13, I think it'll be a total of 13 records by the time I'm done. So, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ian. Okay, all right. Well, then I'm going to, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this thing on. Hold on, Square Tire logo. I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to play Bad Day, which is the one I told you about, that I threatened. I just need to get to my music. Where is it? Songs. Bad Day. Bad Day. Okay, here we go. Awesome. I love you all. I will see you all very soon. And hopefully I'll see you on Sunday. And thank you so much.
Fuck the bitches, fuck the dicks, nail them to a crucifix, boil them all down to their teeth, grind their bones to meal. I say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Screw the assholes, damn the whores, make them scream and scream some more. Murder, torture, and pillage away. Fuck 'em all. I'm having a bad day. 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 I guess you could say. Screw the bastard on the 405. Pick him up and burn him alive. Murder, torture, and pillage away. Fuck 'em all. I'm having a bad day. 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 I guess you might say. I'm so sick of taking shit, and I'm looking at this bitch in front of me, and I'm wondering how far I could drive this pen into her head. I'm so sick of taking shit, and I'm looking at this asshole in front of me, and I'm wondering how far I could drive this pen into his head.